Hello all and welcome to my 99th water review for YouTube. Oh my goodness, we're so close to 100 reviews. It's really incredible. This week for my 99th review, today is Friday, August 7th, 2020. And this week, I guess because I've gone through all the kind of common waters around me, now I'm getting into some really weird waters, but this one is an Austrian water, I guess you could call it. This water is called Innate, and it is, again, an Austrian water, but it's also kind of a French water because the creators of this product, F&F Beverages, are based out of Paris, France. So the water is from Austria, but the company itself is from France. So you can decide whether it's an Austrian water or French water, but it's a very unique water nonetheless. It is an organic infused water, and this one is their lemon elderflower flavoring, which sounded quite interesting. Looking at Innate's website, which is drinkinnate.com, and I'll have it linked down below. Their website is very beautifully designed. It has a little bit of information about a few of the different characteristics of the water. So this water is sweetened with birch sap, which is quite a unique sweetener they're using there. And they mention that they use it because it includes a lot of minerals in it that the birch tree soaks up as it's growing, and then it gets put into the sap, which they collect and put it into here. So you get minerals like manganese, which is a mineral you typically wouldn't find in a water, but because they've added in that birch sap, you get that added manganese as a good little nutritional boost there. It's also organic, as I mentioned before, so all the ingredients going into it are organic. And this one has lemon in it as well, which has a good source of vitamin C, which is another thing that they talk about. They want you to have antioxidants and vitamins and minerals and all that stuff coming from their water, so that's why they add all these organic and natural ingredients. They don't mention anything about their water, which is a little weird. I would have liked to have seen a bit of information about their alpine source, which they talk about a lot. It's from the Styrian Alps, which run through Austria, and that sounds like a cool thing to kind of talk about your water, is the source of where you're getting this water from, this mountain source, which sounds really interesting, but there's really no mention of it on their website other than it is an alpine source. They also have good information about their bottle here, which is quite nice. It's made out of 50% recyclable materials. It's also 100% recyclable and has 60% less carbon footprint than other traditional bottles. So that's a good fact there. And then also a social initiative is that they've partnered with Solidarities International, which provides drinking water to children in the Democratic Republic of the Congo as well as Haiti. So for every bottle you buy here, they donate 30 liters, the equivalent of 30 liters of water, to a child in Haiti or the Congo, which is a really nice social initiative there as well. So definitely a well-rounded company there, but just a little bit of more information about their product on their website would have been nice to see. In terms of bottle design and materials, again, a very unique design here. This is a paper bottle that they're using here, which is more environmentally friendly than a plastic or metal bottle, but it's, again, has its own challenges, like the water sometimes kind of ruins the paper. It starts to kind of chip away or kind of melt almost, and then the bottle deforms a lot as well, or I guess the can deforms in your hand and whatnot. So it's not the sturdiest bottle, and I probably wouldn't put this in like a bag or something because it might break open, but still a really unique design there. On the top, they have what I wouldn't really describe as a lid, but it's kind of more of just like a thin foil flap that they've put on here. I'm not so sure about resealability. You might end up just having to drink the whole thing once you've opened it, but we'll find out when I get to the tasting portion of this video about the resealability. On the front, you have a really, really beautiful design, just this nice kind of watercolor painting on the side here, which actually indicates the flavor because it's got yellow for lemon, and then it's got that kind of green elderflower plant look to it with that blue outer layer of the water. So a really nice kind of unique way of distinguishing the different flavors, and they have a few different flavors as well of this product, not just this lemon elderflower version. And then on the front, they just have the script Innate written there in this nice kind of painted script, and then below a little bit of description about the water, about how it's organic and the flavor and whatnot, in this really nice classy font as well, which is just a really nice clean elegant design on the front of this can, and it's really accented by this kind of cream off-white paper can that they've gone with. It looks really, really stunning and really caught my eye on the shelf. On the back, this huge, long kind of wall of font here is a nutrition facts label, but it's written in like 8 different languages. They got like French and Dutch and German and of course English on the top there. And they also have a nutrition facts table as well, which is nice to see. I would have liked to have seen a mineral table as well, but they do mention down below that you do get a little bit of calcium in this, and again, a little bit of manganese from that birch sap, which is cool, but no mineral table on the back of this bottle, which is unfortunate, and then just some information about the company and where this water is sourced from. Now let's crack open that little foil flap on the top and see how does this Innate Elderflower Lemon Infused water taste and smell. So it's kind of a weird, awkward thing that I have to do here. See, it's just got this little flap. It's just glued on there. Oh, maybe I have to take it off. I guess I have to take it off completely. Well, there goes the resealability. On the top, you have this very nice kind of water droplet opening here, which is quite nice. Let's just see how easy it is to drink from this. Very nice to drink from. It's actually quite easy to drink from this. And it looks like they have some sort of, I don't know how to describe it. It looks kind of metallic kind of layer on the inside to keep the structural rigidity of this from the water. So now let's move on to how does the water taste and smell. On the nose, it has this really wonderful, sweet, lemony smell to it with this great kind of vegetation, floral note to it. Really, really nice. You do actually get all of the flavors that they say in here. You get that sweetness from that birch sap with the kind of plant vegetation note from the elderflower and that birch as well. And then you get that nice kind of zing of lemon as well. So let's see, how does it taste? Wow. Again, really wonderful. This has a really nice taste to it. It's got this lovely sweetness to it with, you do get a little bit of that zing from the lemon, but it's really cut back with the birch sap. It gives you this nice sweetness with that nice kind of zesty citrusness, but none of that bitterness or sourness you might traditionally get from a lemon. Just really nice flavor to it. And then you get that floral backbone of the flavor as well, which just really complements it all. This really enjoyable drink here. And surprisingly, even with 7 grams of sugar in this tiny 250 ml can, the sweetness really isn't overwhelming. I don't really like that it has that much sugar in it. It's kind of disappointing, but still really nice. It's definitely not kind of syrupy and gross like some of the traditional flavored sweetened waters I've tried in the past where they use corn syrup or something horrible, but definitely a really nice balance of flavors here. You get that nice lemon zestiness with some sweetness from the sap and that nice floral background note as well. So definitely a really good job with the flavoring of this product. So now that I've gone through everything about this water, I'm going to go through the final score. For company history and interestingness, their website was really nicely designed. It had a lot of information on it. There were a few bits that I would have liked to have seen a bit more information on, and I definitely would have liked to have seen a page about their source, but I did like their CSR initiatives, their kind of environmentally friendly bottle that they've gone with here, and their social initiative with donating water as well. So that's really great. They get 2.25 out of 2.5 points for company history and interestingness. In terms of bottle design and the materials, this is certainly a unique can. I don't know about the whole practicality of it since it's not resealable, and the paper can that they've gone with here, I don't know how well that'll hold up, but still a really beautiful design they've gone with here. The no nutrition facts on the back is disappointing, so I'm giving them just 2 out of 2.5 points for bottle design and material. Still a decent score there. In terms of taste and nose, I was really impressed with the taste and nose of this product. Super balanced. All those flavors just came out beautifully in the taste of this water. You don't really get any of those characteristics of the water because of all the different flavors, but still a really nice drink and definitely not disappointing overall with how much sweetness is in there, or if something may be kind of overpowering. No, everything is perfectly balanced and delicious. So definitely they get 3.5 out of 4 points for taste and nose. Now in terms of value, this is a really tough one, and I struggle even giving them like any points for this product because this 250 ml can costs $3.39 at my local grocery store, which is just insane. Even with all the great ingredients going into this, the great taste and the great initiative behind it where they give water to children in developing countries, I still just can't recommend anyone buy this product for that much money. You're better off just trying to make it yourself at home, because that's just really way too expensive for such a small amount of water, even if it is kind of a niche product. So in terms of value, I'm giving them just 1/4 of 1 point. Tallying it all up, Innate gets a very good score of 8 out of 10, which really delicious water. I just can't justify paying that price for this water. It's really way too expensive. If this was like 99 cents, maybe, but for just over $3, that's really way too much. So I hope you enjoyed my review of this very unique Innate organic infused water, the lemon elderflower version, and I will see you next week for another video. Thank you.